Hey guys, the U-Phase Legacy DLC is about to drop, and I got the pleasure of getting an early access look at the new campaign. We're going to be checking out Mission 1 and Mission 2 to give you guys a little preview of what you've got to come in store for yourself. Let's get into it. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Let's go start with Escape to Ying Tiang Fu. Let's go ahead and we'll just continue. I'm done with training. I like that they've kept the cinematic style they used since the Song Sen.
This question still troubles me during my slow walks. My loyalty to Song China drove me to join her military at 16. I remember my first victory and the confidence our spears could conquer any enemy. My ambition was to fight for our emperor and the glory of the Song. I was young and naive, but my passion endured. When I saw in UFA that same fiery ambition, I found my dearest friend. He remains the boldest and most skilled general to ever tread a battlefield. It feels like an eternity since I last drew my sword. I am no longer the famed Commander Han Shizong, who led countless Song Chinese soldiers to fight the northern Jin barbarians. Many years have passed, leaving this old man to dream of his home village and record his memories. In my youth, the northern Liao and Jin barbarians constantly threatened Song China. Our emperor's plan seemed clever. Pit them against each other while making a pact with a small yet fierce Jin to crush the vast, dangerous Liao. But when the Jin armies succeeded while ours failed, the rising Jin commander Wu Zhu seized his chance to strike down both of his rivals. Jin hordes struck our capital of Bianjing, laying waste to all in their path, slaughtering our soldiers, enslaving our women and children, and seizing the imperial family. The Jin ripped out the beating heart of the Song. With Bianjing gone, the Song dynasty's final hope was entrusted to me. I was to guard Zhaogo, the imperial family's last free prince, as he fled south, with Jin hunters in hot pursuit.
Wait, hold up. So are we playing? I thought either this is telling the tale from the perspective of our enemies, or we're playing as not the Jin? Okay, this is kind of intriguing. I'm assuming you become the Jin because it's a new campaign. You'd assume it's actually about playing the Jin, but it seems you're running from the new civilization. So let's hop into it and see what's got.
Prince Zhaogo must reach Ying Tianfu to become emperor and bring hope to the Song. Protect him at all costs.
I mean, I think we're the new faction, unless Purple's the enemy. Well, looks like we got some new stuff here. Okay, so let's have a look here. So we've got Han Shizong,
The Song Prince is only
which can
a
increase
few
movement
li from
speed, and then we got Prince Xiaogu,
Chase him
who's very
down!
tanky. All right, so they're coming after us. We need to get the hell out. Choose a path to escape. Oh, nice. You already have options. And Purple is the enemy. Yeah, so interesting. Not really what I was imagining.
Kill any Jin soldiers
We need to
you see,
remove the prince.
or they
He's
will
useless.
Give away our position.
Let's make sure we snipe these. So these are just standard horsemen, right? But they got the fresh horses buff.
Saw the capital in flames and abandoned us.
I don't know how I feel about this. I hope we become the Jin because that seems cooler to me than just playing China. But we'll see how it goes. So they're going to be moving in. Yo, these look sick. These are the bed crossbows. So remember, they don't have a standard archer. This is the replacement. They also have horseback archers, a little bit like Magadai. But that's a big army. We need to get moving. So let's keep waddling like an awkward penguin. Oh. Good fight to be taken. My ponies, no! Alright, so you just want to charge in with the horsemen. Gonna lose probably one or two of them. Yo, this would be kind of cool to do a no losses campaign on, actually. Might be a bit tricky, but maybe possible. We did get a few crossbowmen out of that, so very good. I think you just want to kind of tank with Han Shizong, right? We do need to start using the movement speed to gap close against range units for sure. Oh, like this. That would probably be a good idea. Yep, so he's absorbing all the hits. You just want to bypass. Also, Spearmen want to bypass. Crossbows just want to go for the kill there. And that should get us the quickest clear. So I'm hoping they've kept the character of the last campaign. Because I think the thing I've liked about their recent campaigns, the solo game releases ones kind of sucked in my eyes. No offense to devs, but like by comparison what they had made later, most definitely. I think they were too busy on being historical, and they lost the entertainment factor of like an enthralling story. Whereas these ones are much better, or at least more recent ones have been much better for that detail. So we're just going to rotate around the back. We want to snipe out these cavalry onto the siege. Get rid of the bed crossbows. And just pull these guys back. So absorb with our big boy. Big salutes to the general. They are catching up fast, though. Wait, what? Good lord, chill. I think you don't have to kill all of these. I think you can skip a bunch of them. So we've got some more spears. Overall, I don't think we're necessarily losing units, but we're just replacing them. I think sometimes you can just like see a fight and be like, this isn't a good one, and bypass it, I guess. We're rotating around, though. Okay, nice. So we lost them? Suckers. Actually, they might cut us off. We need to keep going. Whoop. Someone's going to be like, why not control groups? I'm just like, whatever. It's mission 1. If you need control groups to beat mission 1, we've failed. I don't know if this is the hardest difficulty, actually. I didn't see a difficulty setting, but maybe I'm blind. Quite expansive map, which is really cool to see. And these are the Mengan defenders. So those units, they spawn out of the tower on a delay. So you, with this new faction, they can accrue defender units out of their like outposts and maybe castles as well. I didn't think they have those. So really kind of a unique element there is like you get them for free over time. A little bit like the Tuklak and Mir warriors, but probably less toxic. And it doesn't accrue them straight away, right? So it's not a case of you can just get them all the time for free. Instantly, quip, right? It's you build it, and then the outpost, from what I've read, essentially spawns them over time. So a little bit like the Emir Warriors, but I'm hoping not as ridiculous as snowballing. Okay, my general's getting really low. So I've got to be a little bit careful of that. Oh, that was a bit of a wasted cavalry unit. Didn't need to let him die like that. Oops. Okay, just charge in over here. Get rid of these guys. Chunk them down. Uh-oh, more boys coming out. Wow, they spawn quite regularly, actually. Okay, it looks like it's got an 80-second plus cooldown. I think it's that you can get one spawn out and then start working to the second. So you can get like 4 cavalry defenders with great ease by the looks of it. So I believe we still have the same hero cast units where once they die, they'll respawn. Not respawn, sorry. They'll revive slowly on the spot, if I'm not mistaken. Or not. We'll find out momentarily. Wait, is that just my general gone? I think that might just be my general gone. Damn, this is going to be tight on getting through because I don't have that much in the way of burn. All right, so you just need to snipe them down, get rid of those. I would love it if the prince could, I don't know, pick up a sword, anything. Like maybe just stop just standing there trying to look pretty. Like, yes, look, you guys are doing very well. They'd be doing better if you helped them. Oh god, am I going to run out of torch damage? I actually might. This is not good, guys. Maybe I can tank with the prince.
Do not linger. Ride on and descend the mountain.
Looks like they're trying to come up this way. Okay, nice. The king... Oh, wait, I think the king... Does he have torch? No, he doesn't. He just stands there looking like a womble. All right, I guess. Well, thank God I kept a few torches alive, or we would have been royally screwed. Yeah, they keep spawning really fast. I don't know if that's just a setting they've made for the campaign or something. Very weird. All right, we need to burn fast, guys. They're coming. Oh, God. All right, this is going to be a little bit tight. Wait. How did
The capital burns as the prince bleeds out.
Am I
into the
blind?
snow.
How did I miss what? Oh, my God.
Is surely the end of the song.
Wait, did I really just lose the first mission? Okay, that's a cool mission failed, actually. That is a goal. That is sexy. I will not miss old mission failed on multiplayer if that's the new one. That is awesome looking. Dude, did I screw up? Was there one knight there that I didn't see? I think so. I don't know how I missed that. All right, it looks like we can load midway through, so we'll go for that. I don't know why I didn't... I think I went into panic mode. I was like, we need to burn through or we're going to die. And also, although he has no army, he's got 300 HP. You wouldn't expect him to die that easily. Good lord. Oh, we're back here. Yeesh. All right, let's try to keep our General alive this time. I'm just going to use this because we just need to get up the hill faster. It gives us more time to play with. And we definitely want to keep the cavalry towards the back of the formation. Anyway. Get the brace out. Very good. Good, Anakin. Good. And we got 26 seconds. We'll get that burn through in time. Much better. And I just want to keep the burner boys back, basically. Don't want to get them sacked. Well, apart from that, that's good. That's a good fight for them. Nice. Okay, now we can go for this. We're on A-click because I think they're about to spawn. I mean, they should be about to spawn, you would assume. Oh, don't forget the prince. Got to bring him along. He's kind of important. It's like when you're going on a drunk escapade, like we need to get home now. It's the guy who actually has the keys to your apartment sort of vibe, you know? Oh, and that was maybe a little bit of a throw. I could have done that better. Oh, this is fine, though. Okay, we've got more burn power. A lot more burn power this time around, so that's a great improvement. Oh, dude, they still come out. What? Did they just spawn when you're like dire HP? I'm starting to think that might just be a campaign thing. Okay, nice. So we're going to just absorb some shots of the prince. He can get beaten in the face a little. It's fine. All right, so let's move these guys in. Brace, please. Or don't, I guess. That's also an option. Well, I guess they're like horsemen, so they're not charging. Okay. Oh, finish that, please. There we go. Let's make sure we got the prince in a control group, because he doesn't select with the army, the problem. So you've got to be careful of that. Yeah, use the prince a little bit there. Alright. So probably going to spawn another one. 36 seconds. Yeah, 100% is doing that. What?
Do not linger.
It's a bit
Ride
clowny.
on and descend the mountain.
Okay, but that's fine. I should have used my ranged on them. That was a whoopsie, but whatever. Let's go. Alright, many more units than last time. Turns out control groups are very useful. I don't know if I'd say 100% required, but maybe. And the print, yeah, he does heal a bit slower than I maybe would have expected. I just guess they didn't want you to exploit that to heal. And that is a big boy army. What? Got the tribesmen coming, which is the bonus against light melee infantry. So and also they have padded armor that reduces the damage they take from bonus damage. So like, weirdly enough, this Civ seems to have a light cavalry unit that is capable of fighting spearmen, which makes no sense. But yeah. All right, seems we made it the other side.
Ha!
I
A
assume that's not the
headless chicken
end of
may
the campaign,
run
though.
a few paces, but it cannot escape its death. You Song are no different.
Lol. Oh no, it seems the bridge.
General
Yo,
Han!
Zhang Fei.
I hurried to find you after hearing of your mission.
Anyone
me
knows
join
that
you.
reference is on point. Wait, is this guy legit? Oh, I thought he was going to hold it back on his own. Nearby melee infantry gain 20 damage against enemy cav for 30 seconds. That's pretty good. Okay, so they've been blocked, and now we've got to fight them over here, I guess? We've got double treb. Okay. Let's make sure we got these guys on control group 1, these guys on control group 2. A few archers in there. He can be part of control group 1. Control group 1. You guys can be control group 4. Alright, so got them set up. They just can't wait trebuchets, nothing special about them. But we can snipe the outposts and not need to fight the stupid infinite unit type stuff. Yeah, so that's the tribesmen. The tribesmen are these are the range unit. So this is basically their archer. And then horsemen is just standard horsemen. Outside that, they have got heavy cav, but not here. How am I not going to die in this battle? This looks a little bit cursed on scale, to be honest. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, so Trebs will bait them forward, I believe. I mean, we've got bonus damage against cav. That'll be how we'll beat them, right? Let's see if we can snipe one. Dude, I assume the moment you attack them, they're going to dive you. Let's see. Ready, aim, get a freebie. Okay, that would do it. Yep. All right, we're going to want to move in now. So yeah, use that guy, and then bonus against Cav. And that means everyone gets bonus against Cav, right? Even the Palace Guard? Yeah, Palace Guard have plus 20 damage now. Let's go. Do these guys have bonus? No, they don't have bonus against Cav. That's a bit sad. That would have been hilarious, actually. Oh, they're trying to go for the Prince? That's adorable. Oh my god. Yo. Where you at? What's your name? I'm going to remember you now. Oh, it's literally Yufei. Yufei is goated. The campaign has really begun now. Oh my god. Absolutely deleted. Alright, so they're just going for the Prince, huh? Well, I mean, sure. Keep chasing me, sucker, lol. When someone just right-clicks with spears onto a single cavalry unit, right? Okay, so we're getting here, and this should be the end of mission, I imagine, as we arrive in Ying Tianfu. I guess just send the Prince in. Okay, so that's mission 1. It's a bit chill. I'm hoping the way this campaign works is you gradually transition to be the Jin. Somehow. Maybe.
All of heaven rejoices. The prince is safe, and hope remains.
Otherwise,
for
we
the
literally just have a campaign where you play as China. Right? Yo, I'm praying that this is the new victory screen in the entire game. Honestly, let me know if I'm wrong with this, but I think that is so much cooler looking. Maybe it needs a bit more of an animation in, but it looks a lot cooler to me than the victory we already have. And we have been... That was on hard, by the way. So that's the hardest difficulty. Nice. Oh, there's even a story difficulty. That's adorable. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean like that, but yeah. All right, let's check out mission number 2.
As Zhao Go ascended the dragon throne and became Emperor Gaozong, the spark of hope grew in our hearts. But our troubles were far from over. Mismanaged by former emperors, our Song military was no match for the Jin. Cowardly commanders led untrained and poorly equipped armies, while funds and supplies vanished into thievery and corruption. Wu Zhu and the Jin commanders laughed as their hordes trampled us like grass. Soon, they marched on our citadel of Jiankang and threatened to cross the Yangtze River. Yue dared to implore the Emperor to make a stand, but received the dismissive reply. You, a humble servant, exceeded your authority. As Emperor Gaozong fled south and Jin armies approached Jiankang, our armies mounted a desperate defense. Yue stared down the enemy with fire in his eyes, eager to shield both Emperor and country with his life.
I love how every single dynasty in China just gets brought down by internal corruption, really, more than anything else. I mean, in fairness, it's the outside forces, but, you know, the corruption made it like 20 kajillion times easier to topple China. Always the way. All right, as the Jin bore down on Jiankang, Yufei hastened to the city to reinforce its defenders. Okay, so is this going to be another run-to location, and then maybe we get to build units? I'd hope so. In an RTS, if you're like 2 missions in and still not building units, it's maybe a bit funky, and that's going to be a crash. All right, looks like it's crashing, actually. So we'll have to come back. There's a crash. I'll try and get a second video prepped for Yufei mission number 2. Might even make it, like, smushed together after we have access.